Taylor supporting Travis, Travis supporting Taylor. Feels like maybe they are in love.
They are.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the power couple that makes even Barbie and Ken feel underdressed, actually managed to sneak in a super chill, no drama, no flashbulb date night in New York. Yup, no mobs of Swifties, no fans yelling theories from across the sidewalk, no viral who said what in the backseat TikToks. Just dinner, just vibes, and weirdly enough, they might have Jeff Bezos to thank for it. Yep, Mr. Amazon Prime himself. The two lovebirds were spotted leaving a Manhattan restaurant looking, dare we say, normal? Taylor rocked a pink and white Balmain mini dress like she was on her way to host the world's fanciest brunch, while Travis looked like your friendly neighborhood gym crush in a plain white shirt and black pants. They held hands, looked totally unbothered, and somehow avoided the usual circus that follows them like glitter on Taylor's tour costumes. So how did they pull off this vanishing act? Well, while they were enjoying their chill meal, Bezos and fiancée Lauren Sánchez were throwing the most go-big-or-go-home wedding bash across the Atlantic in Venice. We're talking $55 million, an entire hotel lockdown, and enough A-listers to make the Oscars jealous. Oprah, Brady, Kardashians, the whole gang. So basically, every camera in the world got temporarily distracted by that extravaganza, giving Taylor and Travis the ultimate gift, sweet, glorious privacy. And honestly, it seems like they've been working on dialing it down. Since Taylor wrapped up her mega Eras tour in December, the couple's been sliding under the radar more often. Locals in Florida recently clocked them just casually doing date nights like regular people. No scenes, no security battalions, just two ridiculously attractive millionaires having a drink like it's no big deal. Meanwhile, back in the land of NFL chaos and caffeine-fueled dares, a Cowboys fan decided the best way to express admiration for Travis wasn't a jersey or a tweet or even yelling at the TV. It was inking a full-on pinup tattoo of the Chiefs tight end on his actual body. And not just any tattoo. We're talking vintage pinup-style Kelce, muscles out, holding a comically oversized can of energy drink like he's the cover boy for Protein Monthly. Enter Nick Jones, the brave or possibly over-caffeinated soul who sealed the deal with an energy drink brand and walked away with unlimited drinks and a signed jersey. Not bad for letting someone permanently draw Kelce's thirst-trapped doppelganger on his skin. Apparently he saw the Jason Kelce tattoo floating around online and decided, hold my Gatorade, because clearly tattooing one Kelce wasn't enough. Now we're collecting them like Pokemon. Jones even made sure his tattoo one-upped the Jason version by giving Travis a bigger energy can. You know, because nothing says sibling rivalry like out-chugging your brother in tattoo form. The ink is already blowing up online, with NFL fans trying to figure out if this is peak dedication or just caffeine-induced chaos. And of course, Swifties have now joined the chat, collectively wondering how Taylor's gonna react. Word on the street is that Jones thinks she'd be into it. He's convinced she'll find it funny and artsy. Bold of him to speak for the queen of subtle sass, but hey, shoot your shot. As for whether this human Billboard regrets anything, not even close. He's already calling it a badass conversation starter and fully plans to flaunt it like it's MVP season. With the Cowboys and Chiefs squaring off this Thanksgiving, there's a real chance he might flash that masterpiece in front of both Kelce and Swift. And speaking of Swift popping up in unexpected places, this week she decided to sprinkle a little nostalgic magic in Nashville, because why not add a surprise concert and emotional reunion to your week when you're already casually being the queen of pop and the MVP's girlfriend? So here's what went down. Taylor was in town tagging along with Kelce for his tight end university thing, aka a bro fest with football drills and probably way too many protein shakes. While Travis did his touchdown thing, Taylor took a quick detour downtown and casually crashed Jason Aldean's rooftop like it was her personal lounge. But plot twist, her real highlight came at Brooklyn Bowl, where she ran into none other than Chase Rice. Yeah, that guy who wrote Cruise back in the day before it was the official tailgate national anthem. Turns out this was more than just a, hey, nice to see you runnin'. Chase had been waiting 14 whole years to thank Taylor for giving his career an accidental rocket launch when she shouted out his song on Twitter in 2012. Of course, the tweet's gone now because Taylor likes to delete her past like it's a bad haircut, but insiders swear it happened and it sent Cruise into orbit. Fast forward to now, and Chase finally got to say his long overdue thank you, and honestly, it was kinda sweet. Like, imagine waiting over a decade just to say, "Yo, thanks for making me famous." To top it all off, Taylor even jammed out in the crowd while he performed Cruise during Kelsey's event. Like it was a full-circle rom-com moment, but with more beer and cowboy boots.
Time capsule.
Hey, can we get a Grammy tomorrow, Lori, please?
Do it. He deserves one. He wants one. He wants one.
Chase posted the whole thing, still cracking jokes about needing a Grammy. Meanwhile, the land of football and fantasy drafts, ESPN just dropped a prediction that has Travis Kelce fans clutching their jerseys and reaching for comfort snacks. According to the latest stats forecast, 2025 might be another rough ride for the Chiefs' golden boy. And we're not talking about his love life, which is clearly thriving. Nope, it's the numbers game that's looking a little grim. So here's the tea. ESPN's crystal ball says Kelce's about to put up just 73 catches, 705 yards, and 5 touchdowns this season. To the untrained eye, that might sound decent, but for Kelce, that's practically a nap. We're talking about a guy who used to make linebackers cry, and fantasy team owners weep tears of joy. Now, this stat line screams still good, just not Kelce-level god tier, and insiders are wondering if this is the beginning of the great tight end slowdown of 2025. Of course, there's buzz about the Chiefs possibly prepping for life after Travis. Maybe they're spreading the ball around more, maybe it's load management, or maybe Kelce's just too busy being America's boyfriend to care about his yardage total. Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy are apparently ready to take over the receiving spotlight with projected numbers that are basically screaming Kelce who. But let's be real, does he actually care? If he gets a 4th Super Bowl ring, he'll be too busy dancing shirtless on championship floats to notice whether he hit 1,000 yards or not. Stats are nice, sure, but jewelry sparkles harder. Besides, if anyone can turn a down year into another highlight reel, it's the guy who catches touchdowns and Taylor's heart like it's just another Tuesday. And while the numbers might be dipping, Kelce's off-field playbook is clearly heating up, especially now that the man's basically turning tight end university into an NFL's version of Coachella. Yup, TEU just wrapped up its 5th run in Nashville, and insiders say the whole thing might be going global. Forget summer camps in the woods, this is spa days, boutique shopping, film study, footwork drills, and the occasional karaoke moment featuring Taylor, Travis, and George Kittle belting out Love Story. Pure chaos, pure magic. Kelce's producer is now teasing that TEU could pack up and go on tour like it's a boy band reunion. Cities are calling, countries are sliding into the DMs, and Travis is apparently not just teaching tight ends how to run routes like ballerinas in cleats. He's also giving out coaching vibes so strong, people are wondering if he's eyeing a headset instead of a helmet for next season. Because if the ESPN projections are true and his down year is part of a slow fade to retirement, Kelce might just pivot straight into coaching greatness. Imagine him yelling at rookies in mid-spa treatment, pink robe and all. And while all this is going down, Travis is still winning at the boyfriend game. The man was just spotted in the West Village with Taylor, both dressed in coordinated white like they were heading to a Hamptons brunch or a very exclusive engagement photo shoot. Insiders say her brother Austin was tagging along, but gave the couple enough space to serve a major, soft launch of a Hallmark movie energy. Taylor rocked her Balmain pink and white moment, while Kelce looked like a GQ picnic in that embroidered shirt and shades combo. No drama, no fans screaming, just a vibe-heavy dinner under a strict no-photo policy. We're talking a no-paps paradise, basically the VIP section of romantic evenings. And if Travis really does trade his helmet for a whistle someday, let's be honest, half the world's gonna sign up for tight end training just to hear the love story behind the footwork drills. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.